Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you guys clicked on this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get right into it. So I'm starting off with the Juvias Place, the Festival palette. I love Juvias Place, y'all. All their palettes are super pigmented. Their foundation is bomb. Their concealer is even better, but don't worry, we about to get into that. But right now I'm just going in with this red color and then the orange on top. And again, as usual, I'm just patting it on first, then I'm going to start blending it out. Going in with the Afrique palette, again from Juvia's Place, I'm going to use this yellow shade and I'm just going to put it up towards my brow bone. After placing all the shadows where I need them to go, I'm going to start blending everything out, and this process, y'all, takes forever, honestly, but if you want it to look perfect, you have to blend, blend, blend. I'm taking my micellar water and a Q-tip to clean up my lid so that when I cut my crease, it won't be all red, because it is going to be a blue shade that goes on there. Cut my crease, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. Can't talk today, but yeah, I'm just going to take this to cut my crease, and I'm using the Morphe 213 brush. I think if it's not the right brush, I'll put it in the corner. Yeah, and I'm just cutting my crease, and then I'm patting it down so that I can put my shadows on top, and it's going to be super pigmented. Now taking the blue shade in this palette, I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Well, really halfway, because I'm going to put a purple on the outside, and then I'm going to blend up to pink. But y'all, honestly, doing colorful looks is getting so comfortable to me right now. Like, if you know me, I don't like doing this. This is outside of my comfort zone. So I'm liking that y'all are liking these looks. And if you want me to do more looks, comment below. Hit me up on Instagram. Send me some stuff that you want me to recreate. I appreciate it. So this purple is from the Zulu palette, which is my favorite palette from Juvia's Place, y'all. This is the most pigmented, the prettiest. It gives me ocean vibes. I love that palette. And I'm just putting this on the outer corner, and I'm going to start blending out the red on a Morphe 441 brush. So now I'm taking this blue pigments from Christy Cindy Cosmetics on Instagram. Her pigments are super affordable, and I have like 20 of them. I love them, and I'm going to keep ordering them. Y'all should definitely check them out. I got these for like $1. Like, you can't beat that. So now I'm taking this eyeliner from Morphe, which y'all, I didn't know Morphe made eyeliners, but it's really, really good. They only sell it at Ulta, I think. It's perfectly okay to use tape when you're doing this. Like, if you need to cheat just for it to get straight, do that, sis. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Now to prep the skin, I'm going in with my Mario B spray. Y'all know I'm not saying that word. And then this vitamin E oil from Jason. I got this from Walmart, y'all. And honestly, this has literally changed my skin this summer. Like, it's giving me so much hydration. And then I'm going in with the Farsali Blur. And for primer, I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip. So I'm going in with the Juvia's foundation in 510 and 520. And y'all, this foundation is really full coverage, really good, and it's only $20. I'm using the foundation brush that came out with the foundation and the concealer. And this has been my best option for blending it out, because I didn't like it when it blended out on the Beauty Blender for some reason. I make sure to always go above my eyebrow with my foundation before or while I'm doing my foundation, because when I'm doing my eyebrows, I don't have moisturizer or primer on, and it's always really dry. So I always do this step with my foundation so everything blends out. So now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer in shade 16 and shade 7. And honestly, y'all, I love the formulation of this concealer. Like, it's really good. Not only with the Juvia's foundation, like I used it with my Fenty Beauty the other day and I really liked it. So any concealer that's versatile and you can use it with any different brands foundation, I think that's a good concealer. I definitely would recommend you getting this concealer, guys. So guys, I like to let my concealer sit for like 2 to 3 minutes just so I can get more full coverage. And I also like to blend it out from the bottom up. That way I'm kind of like patting it into place and not really moving it around too much. And also when I'm under my eyes, I like to really get into my crease because my eyes crease regardless of what products I'm using. They're always going to crease, but it helps it a little better if you kind of put the product into the crease, if that makes sense. So how I just went down my nose with this the wand from the actual concealer, I would not recommend doing this. I'll actually get a brush and put as less product as you can, because when you go to blend it out, it's going to take you it took me so long. Like, this is my first time using the contour concealer. I used the other concealer with the Fenty Beauty, but this one, it was my first time using it, and I wish I would have used it on like a brush so I could have used less product. But hey, you learn, and I just told you, don't do it, guys. So yeah, blending this out took me forever, so I'm going to kind of like speed this process up for you guys. So I'm adding more concealer because, like I told you before, my eyes do crease a lot. So I like to get as much full coverage as I can possibly get before I add my setting powder. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Juvias setting powder. It's the yellow one. I don't really remember what the name was, but I'm just going to put this under my eyes and set my crease, put it on my nose, my forehead, and set under my contour line. And honestly, I don't really know how I feel about this powder yet, y'all. I only used it this one time, but I kind of had a bad experience with it, so I don't really know how. I got to play with it more to give you an honest opinion. So I make sure I pat it down. I'm not really baking it today because, like I said, I wasn't really feeling this powder that much. So I just patted it in with the beauty blender that I used to do the concealer, so that it was still a little more product on there, so it kind of like melted into the skin. So for bronzer today, I'm using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in the color Deep. For blush, I'm going in with this Rimmel London Coral Blush. And then I'm going to take my Makeup Shack, which I told y'all about this. This is the best lash glue ever. And I'm going to apply my lashes. So to remove all the excess powder I have on my face, I'm using the Morphe Under Eye Bullet, and I'm just swiping away all the excess powder before I start doing my highlight and my setting spray. I'm going ahead and set all this powder with the Morphe setting mist. So I'm using highlight today from Shop Melange Giselle on Instagram, and y'all check her out. Her highlighters are so bomb, and also her glosses. So for lips, I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in Mason, and I'm going in with the Shop Milan Giselle lip gloss shade in Praline. I never thought I would be a lip liner type of girl because y'all, my mom, I remember when in like the 2000s and like 1990, my mom used to like really wear lip liner and like red lipstick, and I used to hate it. So I used to hate it. I think I low-key liked it, but you know, it's your mom, you gotta hate everything she does. I get all my powders on, my highlight and everything. I do like to go in and set it again with the setting mist. That is it, you guys. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. And make sure you guys come back for the next video. Thank you guys. See you next time.